Welcome to Pikmin 2, and this is episode 1. This is... well, would you say this is original hardware? It is the Wii version played on the Wii. But since the game was originally created for the GameCube, would you say it is original hardware? That's the question for today. Also, yes, I am actually controlling this Flint Beetle using the D-pad on the Wiimote. Let's begin. I've already deleted one of the saves for this this playthrough. I've played through this game quite a lot of times, but yeah, just like Pikmin 4, this game has caves, and that could inflate the amount of time for a single day by a lot, especially for the later ones. But for now, we'll see how things are. See how you like the visuals, whether or not it's too low quality, or... well, there's not much I can do about that, but the sound, if it's too low down, I'll raise the top a little. Let me know how that is. Since this is the first time I'm actually using the Wii to play a game on video. Yeah, I've had to set up the sensor bar, but its original placement didn't seem to work. I couldn't get the Wiimote to appear on screen, so I've just left it in the original position on the side. So gameplay might not be as good as possible, but yeah, I just preferred this version over the GameCube one, so it was a necessary evil. Here we go. We have the red Pikmin. Yeah, I have my microphone off to the left and the sensor bar in the distance off to the right, so yeah, that's a bit awkward. It didn't seem to work on top of the monitor that I'm currently using for this recording. Anyway, now that we've defeated the dwarf Bulbob there, cutscene. Get familiar with the ship. We're going to be seeing it a lot.
Louis.
Anyway, pressing minus, we can skip over to Louis. Yeah, a lot of people would be using the Switch version, which is kind of similar to the Wii version. But the one thing the Wii version has over the Switch version is the pointer. Because I don't have to hold down a button for it to actually be, well, motion controlled. Though this is a little more true motion control than gyro. The superior motion controls is for the Wii. Superior controller, because this one hasn't broken in a long time. Well, since we got it, really. Oh yeah, they got rid of skipping cutscenes in this one, so have to watch everything. Although, I think this cutscene wasn't skippable in the original anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's mostly the cave ones which are going to add up on time. Still, maybe there is something I could have changed about this setup. It would help. Because the microphone is actually blocking the position where I can see which Pikmin type I have. I can still see the health bars and, well, the health circles down here and the number I have in my squad and all that. But, yeah. Another cutscene. There's a lot of those in the early game. Still less handholdy than Pikmin 4 though. But yeah. Just make sure to grab whatever pellets are dotted around. Oh, they're both working on that one. This red Pikmin should automatically grab hold of that. Good, that's still reachable. I was thinking it might not be, and the tutorial would be completely impossible. If you do end up getting a pellet out of bounds, the only way that you can actually finish the tutorial is Pikmin extinction. By throwing a Pikmin out of bounds. Well, all of them. Although you can actually just throw a single Pikmin into the void to skip the tutorial, in the event that you only whistle one from the Bulborb at the beginning. Also, the Spotty Bulborb, or Dwarf Bulborb, at the beginning can't actually kill any Pikmin. Anyway, we can leave one Pikmin to dig that up. That should be dug up faster than we can do anything else here. And put the other 10 on there. Anyway, we have access to all of our Pikmin now, and both captains are reunited. So we're up to 16 Pikmin in the field, and that Bulborb should give us 4 extras. Which is exactly how many we need for the battery. And those 6 on there should make it so that that goes faster. And now that we have 10 on that, on the battery, it should go faster as well. After all, Pikmin is about division of labour, but when there's not many things to divide into, you can't exactly do much. They're just going to be stuck there for a little bit. We can whistle them off it, but not much reason to do so. Only once this actually reaches are we able to continue. Okay, it's here. I'm probably going to be skipping a lot more of the waiting sections in this. Especially in the tutorials, since, well, there's not exactly much we can do about that. About the whole waiting situations. And treasures. Whereas in the later caves we'll be more active and less skipping things. But yeah, this is a long wait. Might as well talk about the controls. So, Z on the nunchuck is centering the camera behind you. Holding Z does nothing. Holding left on the D-pad actually brings the camera closer to you. And then pressing it just alternates camera angle. There's the battery still waiting on that. Of course, the only joystick is movement. Down and moving the pointer is swarm. A is throw, B is whistle. Same as the GameCube and Switch versions, I believe. Minus Switch Captains, mentioned that before, plus pause. 1 and 2 will come in handy later. And I believe if you hold A and press down or up, I think, on the D-pad, it'll come to it. Yeah, it'll come to me when we've got multiple Pikmin types. That'll be on day 2. Since day 1's a pretty quick one, we can just skip to day 2 pretty much. Yeah, cutscenes. They need at some point to end the day because there's no time on day 1. And criteria to ending the day? 1 treasure in the overworld. Doesn't matter which. It's just usually the courage reactor, also known as one of the batteries. Anyway, we only have access to the Valley of Repose. And with this Pikmin 2 series, I do hope to actually complete the entire game. So, all 201 treasures, as well as the mission mode. No two-player battle mode, unfortunately. Just the same as Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Also, pressing B actually skips some of the dialogue. So just spam B and you'll get through it. You don't need to press A at all for that. Anyway, all of our Pikmin are stored in the onion. And yes, this is getting even more bare bones than Pikmin 3. 5 up there. They'll deal with that. Anyway, with these 14, what we can do is that. And then we have 3 left over for the 3 pellet posies that are just left over here. These ones are often forgotten. A lot of people don't realise they still exist. But only for one more day. They only exist on the first 2. Yeah, sorry if everything's a little low quality. There's not much I can do about that with my current setup. Especially since I refuse to emulate games that I already own. And I will make an attempt to own every single game that I wish to play. So I hope this isn't like Pikmin 1 where those pellet posies only grow well on screen. It's a weird quirk of that game. Anyway, we have 36 Pikmin in the field, so we can actually push down that bag. And I am actually going to do that now. Let's grab everyone. Actually, I can leave one Pikmin on that one there. Don't worry about throwing any Pikmin over, there's an invisible wall. Also, I'm zoomed way further out than I usually am. And now that we've done that, one on that one, one on that one back there. Keep them going. And while we have 33 Pikmin in our squad, attack the Bulborb. Also, no, I will not be doing a no-death run. That just so happened to be no death. Five on that. Oops, threw an extra one. Yes, this game actually has the best carrying of any Pikmin game. I probably should have left some on the wall. Also, there's another 5. This is the 5 pellet that I wanted. It just didn't grow fast enough. Anyway, let's speed up these. You'll notice they actually do get pushed back a little, but you can actually use that to your advantage. Because they don't just get pushed back, they get pushed down a slope. If there's a slope like this one here, they'll just slide down it as fast as possible. Either way, we should have, I think, 70 Pikmin from this. Nice. I'll be right back for them, because we have a treasure to obtain, and a wall to start knocking down. Yeah, I'm not splitting up the captains now. That'll be more of a later thing. How many's on it now? Oh, I threw one extra, that's fine. That was something that was unnecessarily fixed in Pikmin 4. But it doesn't really matter. Probably should have made that get carried as fast as possible. I don't want it returning to its previous location. since we won't be back here for a little while. Okay, now that we have all of these, let's put them all on the outer scrap. Slope, used to our advantage slightly. Anyway, you can also zoom out and whistle from a further range, so that's pretty useful. Can't do that in Pikmin 3. Can actually do it in Pikmin 4, so at least that's something they brought back. Let's go and grab the Pikmin from the treasure, because they're just about to reach the ship. Yeah, also, get familiar with this cutscene. It's going to happen a lot. This is treasure number 2 out of 201. It's going to happen something like 199 more times. Anyway, 45 Pikmin. A significant number of our army. Slightly over half. You can actually get up to 100 Pikmin on this day, though I won't. Since red Pikmin aren't exactly the best in this game. Purples outclass them in combat capabilities, and everything else can deal with fire hazards. Including enemies, such as the fiery Bullblacks, which originated in this game. If you've been following along with my reverse Pikmin journey, you'll have seen them in 4, but not 3. Because I believe they weren't in 3. Yes, they were in 4. I remember one in Giant's Hearth. Although, there was likely also some others in caves as well. It's more than one, I know that for certain. I think it appeared in night mode as well. Still, now that we're in our first cave, the day will end as soon as we pick up the final treasure from this area. The globe. Don't forget that you can crush the enemies. And I will actually be bringing back the bodies of our enemies. Just for a little extra cash. Although there will be an extra cutscene for them specifically. And now we wait. So how's your day been? Well, if you're in Britain, it's likely only just started, since I'll be uploading this at 6 o'clock instead of how I used to. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning is when I upload now, if you haven't noticed. So really it should be how was yesterday. Anyway, there's our third treasure. Actually, no, it's fourth. Thankfully the cutscene's not too long, but still. I'd rather it not be there like in Pikmin 4. Anyway, we can delve deeper in the cave. Also, yes, caves actually look like caves in this one. With a couple of exceptions. Like one in the second area. Oops. Anyway, there's the treasure that ends the day. If we collect that and leave the cave, then the day is ended. Yep. 6 on that. all of them defeated. This body got left behind. Yeah, dwarf bulbobs aren't exactly the beefiest of enemies. Speaking of the beefiest of things, purple candy pop buds, given to us way too early in the game, since they outclass reds. So yes, the combat capabilities of the reds are now outclassed, since we have 10 of these hairy Pikmin. Somehow the hair is sharper than the thorn. And now we wait by the exit. No, I did not forget about the globe. Well, the hemisphere of globe. It's actually a good reason that we are leaving and re-entering. That's one. I'm actually going to check the map because we actually start out with it, and I just heard another one. Looks like there's only one more set of Pikmin to get up there. And if you listen carefully, you can hear it in the background. That's it. I know that if it ends in a 2, we've collected all of them. Because there's 22 Pokos available from enemies. And I'm not actually going to save this time, even though we very easily could. There's not much that can go wrong here. Besides, this playthrough I'm not actually going to be, well, hopefully returning to an old save. Also, I just realised I'm on save file 2 again. In terms of carrying speed, the reds are the best at the moment, but they will be outclassed in just a little bit. Give it one more day and they'll be outclassed. I'll just throw 2 on that. And I believe the pellet posies back here are now gone. Yep, they're gone. The 5s are also gone. But these purples are handy. And yes, you are seeing this right. We have purples on day 2 outside of the cave. It is possible. And I have not modified the game in any way. This also bumps our numbers up slightly. But it's not exactly the number of reds that I'm after, it's the number of purples. Since the purple candy pop buds in, well, violet candy pop buds in, where's this cave? Emergence Cave, they actually disappear after the, after we've obtained 20 purple Pikmin. We'll only be entering this cave once because we only need the 20. But in theory, you could actually get even more by going until you get 19, and then an extra candy pop bud appears, so you have 24. A quarter of what you need to actually 100% the game. I'll be hoping that any purple Pikmin don't die, but I possibly will have to go farming in the later stages of the game. There we go. And if you didn't know by this point, for whatever reason, purples count as 10. Also, it is actually holding A and pressing B that switches Pikmin types in this game. Because you can actually... Oh, you can't actually do anything with down. Yeah, it's just B. That's it. Anyway, that's all 4 bulbobs from this floor. And no, I will not be farming the bulbs in this cave to actually finish the debt. I would be a little insane to do that. And I might do it in the future. I think I threw a couple extras there. Yep. Anyway, how many do we need? So there is 3 bulbs, make that 4. Threw an extra one. So I need like 18? Great. All purples on there. I'll just go in with this squad. Oh, right, yeah, 24. And I'm going to have to wait for the treasure to get back, so we've got access. Right, 6. 1 more on that one. 2 more on the one slightly ahead of that. And we only have 1 left, so I am going to have to retreat back up to the top to get a couple extras. This is almost ready. Not going to let that slide back down. And because they're just reds, we can immediately head back down. Because we have another 10 for the candy pot buds, which were on screen for a little bit. Still, with purples, the game has opened up quite a bit. In fact, we just unlocked the next area, thanks to them. And despite having a bunch of time in the day, as soon as we leave the cave now, the day will end. So, careful of that. And I can't aim because of the weird position that I have the Wiimote in. Anyway, we have extra purples now. Now we wait over here again, checking where they are. And it looks like they're all back. So we can immediately leave. And now that we have purples, defeating the bulbs on the surface became a whole lot easier. Especially since we have 20 of them. Anyway, the Emergence Cave is the easiest place to farm purples, but you can only farm until you have 20 of them, so keep an eye on that. If you lose any, you can always return to it, but preferably don't lose any purples. Still, we have the red onion and the purples. There's only 1 of each onion, and there is no purple or white onion in this game. There's also no rocks, wind, or ice. Or glow. There is a replacement for the glow Pikmin in this one. Or rather, the glow Pikmin were the replacement. Second area, Awakening Wood. I can do 1 day here, and that'll be it. Because we're already half an hour in, surprisingly. The tutorial was quite long. But nowhere near as long as Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. Or Sun and Moon. Apparently that's even longer. The whole game is the tutorial at that point. Tutorial for the battle facilities. Oh wait, why did I do that? I need the purples. Forgot, don't have access to the second menu just yet because there's only 1 type in there. Also, unfortunately, there's no cloning glitch, so I will have to actually farm in this game. More than just Pikmin. Well, more than just reds. Actually, yeah, more than just Pikmin. Another cutscene for the tutorial. Thankfully those are female share grubs and not male ones. I've had it where an enemy actually eats a Pikmin in a cutscene before. So, cutscenes aren't exactly the best thing in a game. Maybe just swarm sheer grubs. They're easy enough to defeat. And yep, both of those. Grab all three of those. Ah, missed it. Oops. Yeah, you got it. That one didn't, though. That should grab hold. And we have reached the maximum number in the field as well. Cutscene time. Yeah, this is probably my second most played Pikmin game. The first one being, well, the first one. Although, actually, I don't know in terms of how many hours I've played all of them. Still, we've unlocked this bit here. Actually, hang on. Right, okay. Reds. Actually, that need nectar. Group up. And there we go. Thankfully it was a double yolk egg there. It's quite rare. But it can happen. And I would like the purples to get more nectar, but I don't think that's exactly doable. Okay, so we have the purples to work with. We don't have Go Here in this game, so they'll be going a while. Five on both of those. Everyone else on the wall. Purples this way. Two of my purples are still leafed. Yeah, I'll do that. Turn on that. Turn on this. Might as well farm extras. Turn on them. And just pick up any loose berries, because I believe they can actually despawn after a little bit. And took a bit of a roundabout path. Right, there's the Sunseed Berry from Pikmin 3. Even though it originated in this game. No juice, infinite days. The Hoggetations can survive on a diet of, well, seemingly nothing in this game. And somehow the same spacesuit that Olimar survived in for 30 days can survive him infinitely long in this one. Don't know how that works, but it just does. Okay, more reds over there. Yeah, we should have 10 berries in a moment. But yeah, there's actually a treasure we can cheat to get. And there's our spicy spray. I was going to say berry, but we've already collected the berry. And this cutscene will no longer play for the rest of the game. There will be a very similar one, though. Anyway, throw your purples at the nose of the cloaking baronet, and it's defeated. And what we can do now is throw a single purple all the way up there, whistle and swarm. And now we've cheated to get the bottle cap from up there. We have 19 here, so I'm actually going to grab that 20th. Put an extra 8 on that. 20 on this paper bag. Take out the creeping chrysanthemum that's right there. Yeah, I've played this game a lot, I know the overworlds completely. Pretty much. We don't need so many reds, but it's always worth having some extras in case we need to convert them into whites or purples later on. Or I just decide to use them for combat, alongside my purples. Right, that cloaking baronet doesn't need to be dealt with, and I'd rather keep my purples around here. I will carry it back, actually. And back to base. Yeah, this one, I think the end screen actually kind of rewards you by having less Pikmin of a particular type, whereas the first game actually rewards you if you have more of a particular type. And I'd rather have my purples down here later, but for now we are going to need to carry everything, well, all of our Pikmin back up that direction. And this is actually slightly slower than I normally would play, because I'm not doing it no death, and just soft resetting every time. Anyway, we're going over to the third cave of the game. Yes, you heard that right. This is the third cave of the game, intended to be the third. After a specific amount of time, there's no set order. But yeah, this is where we unlock the white Pikmin, which is very important that we do so. Anyway, the maximum you can enter this cave with is 95, so that's all we've got. Also, you may or may not have noticed that after day one, we were spat out at the ship instead of in front of the cave, and I've already lost one because of the awkward control thing with motion controls. Still easier than if I was using the GameCube controller, though. Okay, didn't lose another one there. Had enough for those. Yeah, since I don't want to lose any Pikmin, or any purples, I'm not using them for sub-levels like this with all the sheer grubs about. It's too easy to lose one. And apparently I picked one up. There we go. Also don't want them thrown over the edge. That would be bad. But yeah, the quality is a lot lower than the Pikmin 4... Well, I say Pikmin 4, the Switch remake. Since this is a Wii game, using textures from the GameCube. Anyway, that's that cave sub-level done. Also, unlike in Pikmin 4, time does not actually keep going in caves. Whereas in 4, I think it's 1/6 of the time taken in caves is done on the outside. Anyway, what we can do on this floor is just Sub-level done. And they all ran towards me. Great. There's one gemstone. Petrified heart. There'll be a lot more of those. Yeah, fiery blowhogs on this floor. Can't do anything to a Pikmin carrying treasure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure in this game you just have to kill to get the Piklopedia entry. I will hopefully try and get all of them. There we go. Now it will launch the Pikmin off the edge. Yeah, it's going slower than it would if they were all red, but still. Any extra Pokos at this point in the game would be appreciated. Though I'm sure speedrunners are kind of laughing at me right now. We're going so slow. Despite knowing the layouts of some floors, like that one. Although sometimes the treasures can spawn on the outside, I believe. I seem to remember that happening. But I know that particular module appears on multiple floors later on. Not particularly in this cave. Anyway, here are the white flowers that the cave is named after. Yes, the name is caved after. Great. Anyway, if we have any... Ah, that's it. Down while holding A actually switches what stage the Pikmin are at. And we now have white Pikmin. Cutscene. There we go, got through it. That was just me pressing the A and B buttons very quickly. I hate how long some of these cutscenes are. Also, unlike in Pikmin 3 and 4, the second captain does not automatically pluck sprouts. So we have to have both captains in order to do it as fast as possible. No Metites, good. Though I would actually like to see them later on. All of our Pikmin have bloomed. And I know that treasure is there. It's the only buried treasure in this entire cave. Which is why I went here instead of the Cave of Beasts, I think it is. Yeah, there's a second one of them there. Second honey wisp if you mess up the first. Also, purples are actually the best at digging in this game. Even if they are slightly slower. Oh, we do have a white here. That didn't grab hold of that. Anyway, let's make our way to the next floor. And now we wait. And the treasure is now there. Yes, I jump cut it a bit there. But, yeah, no enemies on this entire floor other than those honey wisps that could potentially drop Metites. So, careful of them. They don't eat Pikmin, they just scare them. And drop one nectar each. They don't drop raw material or spicy spray in this game. Ah, yeah, that looks a bit different to how I remember. But that is definitely poison. Need to clear that one, definitely. Because that is in the path carrying back. Yeah, we'll see that module a little later too. This one's in our path as well. And we can ignore that one, that's just a dead end. Right, here's one treasure, that requires 20. There's the next sub-level. Right, since no other poison geysers are in our way, we can make our way over to that other treasure that required 20 to pick up, avoiding any poison along that path. And just grabbing it. I know we don't have to, but yeah. Got to wait for both of these treasures now. Hiccup fungus? No? Toxic toadstool. I think there is an anti-hiccup fungus later on. Okay, 100% of my focus just went to that for a moment for some reason. Here we are. Container of sea bounty. Next floor. Because even without the treasure gauge, I know when the number of treasures on a given floor is completed. Anyway, we're on the final sub-level. And I will actually be taking my purples into this fight because I am actually confident. Perhaps a little overconfident. Here we go. Ignore that. Because he didn't get stuck. This can happen a few times before it... well, before what we want actually happens. Third time's the charm? Nope. Smash the eggs. No spicy spray. That's what we want. And before it shook any of the flowers away, run. Just waiting for it to get stuck a second time, and it should go down. Hurry up. It's not guaranteed. It just so happened to be, I think, every third one there. Still, now we go in with the reds and whites. Cutscene. There'll be one of these for every single boss. Plus one that came from a Mamuta. Okay, them on there. And that. And I believe we have no leaves for us to use those. Also, Spicy Spray is just a little broken in every single game that it appears in, including this one. So it'll be a shame to lose it when we go to the next game. Or when we get to the first game. Since we've been going backwards. Anyway, there's the 5-man knapsack, which is the most broken item in the entire game. Since you can use it to scale walls you otherwise shouldn't. Yeah, we lost one. It's fine. The game saved over it, so there's no going back now. Thankfully it was just a red. Save. Don't want to have to redo that. Okay, not farming any more numbers. So I'll do this quickly. I'm actually going to head right back into the White Flower Garden and get another 5 Pikmin. This should be quick. And I'll cut to you guys when I actually reach the floor. And we're on the sub-level. Since I didn't pick anything up, we can actually just leave as soon as we do this. And surprisingly, there's actually still 3 here. So that's all useful. Extra whites means they'll go faster. I was only expecting 1 to be here. But I usually go through the entire game with 15 whites, so having 30 will be useful. I'll be able to do things that I otherwise wouldn't be able to. Like knock down poisoned walls fast enough for it to actually take less than a day. Yes, abandon my treasure that I didn't collect any of. And now we have 30 whites. See, that was fast. I actually just skipped the last couple of floors and all that. So anyway, we need 1 white over there and a purple. Olimar can take care of these 2. Although actually, there is one thing that I need before doing that from over here. And that is this flint beetle that's just hiding in this corner. Purples, get here. That's it. That's what we were looking for. Now, spicy drops. They're also broken in this game. Because what isn't? Oh no, my Pikmin have gone rogue. Get over here. 1 purple. 1 white. Olimar, you deal with that. Right, they'll be done before the day's end. And now we run. Yeah, this episode might be a little longer than you guys are used to, but it should be fine. Okay, Olimar takes whites and purples. Louis gets the reds. No, get on there. Right, okay, keep going. And I didn't actually pick up any of the nectar for some of these whites. But there's a wall just here that we need knocking down. We have 29 whites and a spicy spray. This should increase their damage on the wall significantly. In fact, I believe boosting them up to the damage of a purple Pikmin individually. So as a group, they're even more powerful. And we're just farming sprays at this point. Should probably let you guys know when the wall gets knocked down. Right, have those get out of the way. Extra spray. A couple extra Pikmin. Wow, that's almost done. I need the 1 Pikmin from here, just to help us out. Right, that's done. Okay, whites, hug the left wall. Start work on the bridge. Purples, get over here. Stunned. Good. He got 3 of them. Okay, bridge is nearly done. Sprout. Good. this treasure needs to get back now. The globe. The other half of the globe. And then as soon as we get this back, we got access to the first 3 areas of the game. There's one more after that, but we can't access it until the post-game. Right, 19 purples, 20 whites, well, 29 whites. This should move decently fast. And I'm actually going to check on these 2. They're nearly done, actually. They're on their way back now. And I need everyone on that isn't already. Because that can actually hold enough for them. Let's get that sprout back as well. Or the bulb, I don't know what it is. Still, there's one treasure. I think that's the second one from the overworld? No, third. It'll be the third, because I forgot about the strawberry. Anyway, there's the second half of the globe. And just to make things easier for us in the in the third area, I'm going to grab the treasure detector that you guys will be hearing for the rest of the game. And it is the most annoying sound. So let me know whether you want the sound up or down after we get it. You won't hear it in this episode. Much. Also spectralids. We'll find a lot of them later on. Still, we don't need to pick up that. That's just a waste of time. Because we are at... Hurry up. And unlike Pikmin 4, you can enter caves within the countdown. You can enter a cave with 1 second remaining and be fine. You can enter a cave on the last possible frame, in fact, of the day. And this is the Hall of Beasts, the second cave of the game. Or third in our case. Not had much to drink so far. And there would be a purple candy pop bud somewhere in here. Which direction do I need to go? That way, okay. Okay, Reds, your job this time. Combat against the male Sheargrubs. One there. Deal with the female Sheargrub. And there has to be more. Yep, there's one there. Grab that. There's the Stone of Advancement. Or whatever this is. Stone of Glory, I think it might be in this game. I don't know, there's 2 different, well, one's an analog stick for the GameCube and the other one's the D-pad for, I think, not an N64, that has 4 buttons, just like the Joy-Cons. Ooh, pardon me. I think it might be... Oh, I did get it right. Stone of Glory. Yeah, there's no way I can remember every single Pikmin 2 treasure. Or even 4. There's no way I'm getting all the 4 ones correct. All those different jigsaw pieces, and the different parts of the robot. Okay, sub-level 2, west floor. This is where the purple candy pop bud would be. If we had less than 20. Ah! Needed some of this. Good. Everyone is now bloomed. There's no treasure on this entire sub-level, so we can just continue. But I'm going to check if the candy pop bud would fall from the ceiling. Never mind. We're leaving. This episode's already long enough as is. My videos have been stretching in length pretty much every time. Sub-level 3. The fire sub-level. We'll just take reds. And 30 here. No need to get rid of the fire geysers just yet. Hang on, there's a Pikmin missing. Alright, never mind, it actually grabbed hold. 20 and 25. 45 is the perfect number, and we just so happen to have that number. But yeah, I've also been getting into Cookie Clicker. A bit. Just a bit. I'm only like 86% of the way through all the achievements. Though it's still going to take me over a couple of years in order to get all of them. In fact, I think I managed to get 8 of the Shadow achievements. But we're getting off topic. Back to Pikmin. Great game. Not perfect. None of the games are perfect. The first one comes the closest. Then the fourth one. Although, actually, never mind. The first one has so many glitches. I think the fourth one is almost perfect. The first one had... or was the second best. We can pick that up later. Egg. Double yolk. I guess it's not as rare as I first made it seem. Ah, right, okay, yeah, that's there. Okay, let's just stick all of our purples on that. Grab some more reds. Oh, the card's not here. I noticed the candy pop bud, but I didn't notice the card was missing. The Ace of Spades. Also, since this is the Wii version, some treasures you may have never seen. Like that bottle cap on the surface that I collected. I believe that is different in the Switch version. I don't know exactly what it is, since, well, I've not played the Switch version. We don't own the Switch version. I didn't really see a reason to go for a graphical upgrade when the game has its own charm like this. Oh, the card's right there. 3 whites on that, and then we can leave. Because we have everything. 3,111 Pokos. Yeah, I'm still using the same, well, pretty much the same equipment for this as my Donkey Kong 64 videos. Also, I am going to do something kind of risky for this entire battle. I'm doing this. Just hug the wall and you'll be fine. This only works for the first one. 2 swarms, and you're good. Though I think we did end up losing some flowers. Still, all good. Okay, and we got the treasure gauge. Thanks to the love detector. Love tester? I think it's love tester. It'll show up on the, yeah, this cutscene. You can get a better look at anything. Yeah, tester of love. I think it is. It's hard to see with the low quality textures, but the updated ones in the Switch version, you can definitely tell what it is. Though I believe some treasures don't get a graphical upgrade on the Switch. At least the ones that don't exist. Because they probably cleaned up the files for that one, actually. Considering this game has every single language present in the files. Including all treasures. But that'll be it for today. Since we've, well, gotten everything. Oh wow, I just missed this cutscene. Before we entered the cave. There is a little more we can do, but not enough time. So I suppose I shall show you the sections of the level that we've actually been to. So there's those 2 caves, the names actually disappear if you go far enough out. There's the blue onion, we'll be coming back to that. And those 5 wild blue Pikmin are the reason why we can't exactly have 100 Pikmin in the field. So there is that lower section just beyond that wall, just there, next to the white flower garden. That's a poisonous wall, and then a scale puzzle to get to another treasure just there. Cave up there. Cave back there, treasure there. And I believe that's everything for this area. But that is all for today. We can go to sunset. And yeah. How much have we done today? A decent amount. 3 days. And we went from 0 to 3,326 Pokos. We're already almost a third of the way through the entire debt. And I still have loads of reds for me to convert. Even though we did end up losing 1 to battle. It's unfortunate that that happened so early, but I didn't exactly have my controls in the best order. Still, that's worth a save. And I've been Luke, playing Pikmin 2, the Wii version, on official hardware, on original hardware as well. If I was on the GameCube one, it wouldn't be. Well, it kind of would be. That's the debate for today. Anyway, I just unlocked the 3rd area. I've been Luke, signing out.